Hi everyone, I hope everybody's staying happy and healthy. It's a really rough time right now for everybody. I consider myself lucky because I am still able to work and to provide for the community and also pay my bills. I know a lot of people are having a really rough time right now. And I am just, my goal has been to try to buy as much stuff from local businesses as I can, especially bookstores, because a lot of them are offering shipping options right now. And the Cincinnati Book Rack, a bookstore that I've been meaning to visit, has been offering mystery bundles, and I thought that sounded like a lot of fun and a way for me to support them while they aren't allowing customers inside their stores right now. And there are a lot of bookstores offering options like this, so make sure that you're checking that out if you're feeling bored or if you're wanting to give back to the community and you have the ability to do so. I think that is a fun way to do it. And don't worry, after I touch these, I'm going to wash my hands and sanitize everything. And don't worry about all that. I know everybody's kind of freaking out. It's like I'm taking all the precautions that I can think to do. But without further ado, I want to check out my friend Jennifer Bailey, who's also an author, works at this store, and I believe she put this bundle together for me, and I'm excited to see what's in here. So let's check this out. The Puppet Masters by Robert A. Heinlein. Nice, that's an awesome cover. And look at that bad boy. That's a ooh, it's even got the red page colors. Very cool. The Neighbor of the Beast. This sounds right up my alley. Jennifer, you you have outdone yourself so far. There goes the neighborhood. The housing market is depressed, but not as depressed as anyone who spends a night at 668 Langford Place. The decaying mansion next door, number 666, will soon see the return of Bog Mugoth, an ancient evil demon that makes the Amityville horror seem like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Wow. Ooh, Dan Simmons, Hyperion. I've been meaning to pick up this book for forever, but I think I bought the sequel by accident, and I've got a couple other Dan Simmons book. I mean, anybody that has seen my earlier channel knows that I have a special relationship with his book, The Abominable. But Dan Simmons is a terrific writer, really good writer. Steve Alton, The Trench. Of course, a shark book. Impressive. I love shark stuff. The more ridiculous, the better. I love Jaws and stuff like The Shallows. Those really good classic horror movies. But stuff like Shark Exorcist or the Sharknado stuff is great. But this looks like a lot of fun. I love that cover. James Herbert, 48. I don't think I'm familiar with this one. Huh. Check that out. Has anybody read this before? Because this is not something that I am familiar with. But apparently it's Herbert's best horror thriller yet, according to the Daily Mail. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Ursula Le Guin, the Dispossessed. Apparently this is new. Huh. Shevek, a brilliant physicist, decides to take action. He seeks answers, questions the unquestionable, and attempts to tear down the walls of hatred that have isolated this planet of anarchists from the rest of the civilization. To do this dangerous task will mean giving up his family and possibly his life. Shevek must take the unprecedented journey to the utopian mother planet Eurus to challenge the complex structures of life and living and ignite the fires of change. Kind of. This kind of sounds like a YA novel, but for adults, with hopefully no love triangle or love square. Ooh. Ooh. From the author of the Necroscope trilogy, which was not a trilogy for long, there's like 10 Necroscope books. But Brian Lumley is a really cool author, and he always has the creepiest covers. The House of Doors. This sounds great. Down to the nitty gritty. Werner Vent's Deepness in the Sky. That's another one of those. I'd love to write a book where I could have a cover where it opens up like that. I'm not familiar with this author or this title, but I love the cover, and the back sounds interesting. Again, it seems like freedom and slavery is a very common theme in science fiction. Looks like we got one more item here. Terry Pratchett, The Color of Magic. I am somewhat familiar with this book. I know it's considered a classic, but I haven't read it. At least I think it's a classic. I could be wrong. It says new. So let's see what year was it published. Okay, so it was published in 1983, but this might be a new edition. Imagine, if you will, a flat world sitting on the back of four elephants who hurtle through space, balanced on a giant turtle. Interesting. You sold me right there. So yeah, that is my book bundle. I've got a couple of, looks like, coupons and stuff. But if you can, support local businesses, and especially bookstores if you're a reader or an author. Thank you, my friend Jennifer, for setting up this mystery bag for me. This is a lot of really cool stuff, and of course it's going to add to my gigantic TBR, but that's what book lovers do. So how have you been dealing with quarantine? How are you still working? Comment below, let me know. Let's try to spread some positivity. I know it's kind of hard to find right now, but there's still lots of really good stuff going on in the world. Lots of people reaching out in communities, helping each other, and I think that is the important thing to hang on to. Thank you for always watching, and stay happy and stay healthy. Bye. See? Wash my hands.